Hello, Algebra 1 students. Here we are in Unit 6, Tier 3, Lesson 4, Create an Inequality System from a Graph. Check off our booklets. Here we are in Lesson 4 of Tier 3, Creating Inequality Systems from Graphs. What we have to do is use the intercept skills and the slope skills, aka rise over run, to create the two inequality equations in the system pictured on the Cartesian plane below. Remember earlier when I said in a previous lesson to be careful because solutions on the dotted line are not included. So you can't count any points that lie on that dotted line as a solution. So let's go down and do the example. So as we've been doing, I'm going to do equation 1 for the blue one and then equation 2 for the red one. So with equation 1, we see that the line is solid. So we know that the blue is definitely going to have a symbol like this, and we're always going to use, whenever we're building from a graph, we use the one that we're most familiar with, the slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So let's come over here and put our y in. Now our intercept is right here at positive 4. So we know that we're going to have to leave a space for our symbol. We don't know that one yet. And we're going to have to leave a space for our slope. We don't know that yet. But we definitely know it's going to be x and then plus 4, right? Because this is positive 4 right here. So, and then now to find our slope, we're going to use our rise over run technique by starting at the y-intercept. So we're starting here at 0, 4. And we're going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4. So we rose negative 4 because we went down. And then to get to the other point, we're going to run 1, 2. So that means that our slope is negative 4 divided by 2, which is negative 2. I'm going to shrink this down. So now we have our slope and our intercept in the equation. We just have to figure out which way the symbol is going to go. So let's put in 0, 0. And because 0, 0 is right here, and we know it's not part of the solution, right? This is going to have to make this false. So with equation 1, we have 0, and then negative 2 times 0 is just going to be 0. So we're going to have 0 and then 4, right? Because 0 plus 4 is just 4. And we need to make this false. So we need to use the symbol that is going to say that 0 is greater than or equal to 4 because that is a false statement. And we need it to be false because 0, 0 is not part of the solutions because it's not in the shaded region. I'm going to shrink this down too. Perfect. So we have our first equation built, just like we did in the previous booklet. Now we're going to go the red line. Well, we know the red line is dotted, so we definitely know that the red line has to have a symbol like this. Again, come in here. We're going to go y. We're going to leave space. We're going to put our x over here. Now let's go see what our intercept is. Our intercept is all the way down here at 0, negative 6. So we know that our intercept is going to be minus 6. Now we're going to go to that intercept and again use rise over run. Leave yourself some room because I'm going to shrink this. So we're going to go from our rise over run. So we're going to start at negative 6, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. So we rose 6, and then we're going to run 1, 2, and we ran 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So our slope is going to come in here at 3. Now again, we just have to figure out which way our symbol is. Well, we're going to use 0, 0 again, and because 0, 0, even with the red line, is not part of the solution set because it's right here in the middle, right? Then that means that this needs to be a false statement when we plug in 0, 0. So this is for equation 2. I'm going to put 0 in for y, and then I'm going to have 3 times 0 minus 6. Well, 3 times 0 is just 0, so it goes away. So I'm going to have 0 and negative 6, and I need this to be a false statement. So I have to say that negative 6 is greater than 0, which we know is false. I'm going to shrink this and then put my symbol in. So using our intercept and slope skills that we learned in our last booklet of inequalities, we can now build a system of inequalities from a graph rather easily. Good luck on your practice set.